Good morning, evening, and afternoon, and welcome to part 22 of 9, episode 1, Koko no tsu koko no ka koko no iro. Last episode was a bit less interesting, as I'd hoped. We only gained a few tidbits of information, a few bits of not yellow, because I'm seeing so much yellow right now, it's just in my mind. So much white text. We did notice the interaction with Sora was a bit different than the first run. And when we unfortunately ran into the stoned girl at the park, we had noticed that Kujo has mentioned the word artifact. So we already knew roughly around this time that she had gained her power and she has knowledge about it, but that solidifies it. So other than that, nothing really has changed. I'm hoping once we enter the cafe, after I enter and I run in with the police, that the dialogue will shift or change. I'm hoping. Let's hope for something new, shall we? They let me off the hook sooner than I was dreading. Honestly, they looked totally put out. Like they were just going through the motions and trying to get out of there. Eventually, I made my way to the cafe, arriving as the sun was setting. Slightly exhausted, I open the door and enter.
いらっしゃいませ。
Kujo calls out instantly, a practiced reaction. Once she realizes it's me, however, a hint of concern touches her busyness-like expression.
大丈夫だった。
All they did was ask for my school and contact info. Oh, where's Yoichi?
あっちに窓際の席。
I track Kujo's eyes to discover Yoichi waving me down. Yep, he is not worried whatsoever. I resettled my bag on my shoulder and head over to the table.
早かったね。
Yeah. Once I set down my bag and says take a seat, Kujo comes over with a glass of water.
ご注文はお決まりですか？
Sure. Let me get a cola, please.
かしこまりました。少々お待ちください。
She gives a bow before going to the kitchen. We've talked a lot more now, but the distance between us hasn't really changed, I guess.
いいね。バイト中の九条さん。コスプレとは違う可愛さがあるよね。
Yeah, she's got a different vibe when she's at school, that's for sure.
で、どうなった？僕逮捕される？
I told him that I was the one who ripped the fingernail off.
かける！君はなんていい男なんだ。結婚して！
Hell no. Anyway, explaining was a pain in the ass.
僕たちも一緒にいたって言わなかったの。
Yeah, I told him that part, said that I was with my friends, but one had to go to work, so only I stuck around.
追及されなかった？共犯は誰だって。
Nope, the cops came, but they looked like they didn't care. From the uniforms, I guess they were both neighborhood beat cops.
結局ただのいたずらだったの？あれ。
Dunno. I will say, once they saw the fingernail and blood, they looked a lot more serious. They asked for my name and a bunch of other stuff, and then they told me to scram. I spent longer waiting than talking to them.
せっかく通報したのに塩対応だね。
I mean, being all friendly wouldn't have helped me either. Though I will say that something about the way they treated me, like it was all my fault, didn't sit right with me.
石像の制服ってさ、やっぱあの子のと一緒だよね。
Is this Noah? I think it was Noah. Over where?
ほら。
He jerks his chin a little, urging me to look behind me. The parfait queen. Yep. Sitting at a table near the entrance is a short-haired girl wearing a Kuho Girls Academy uniform, just like the statue. I watch as she calmly digs her spoon into her dessert and takes a bite. Oh, you mean the parfait queen?
はい。
She's a regular, so I see her pretty often. And whenever I do, she's always having a parfait, hence the nickname.
へえ。かわいいな、あの子。声かけてみよっかな。
Knock her dead.
ごめん、そんな勇気ない。
Figured as much.
お待たせしました。
She silently places soda and a straw on the table. Normally this would be where Kujo would offer a bow and walk away, but instead she holds the tray to her chest and stands there for a moment.
新見くん、
Yeah?
リングってやってる？
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
よかったら、これ、私の ID。
She sets a scrap of paper next to my glass.
バイト終わった後にお話できないかな。警察とのやりとり、詳しく教えてもらいたくて。
Of course. Though there isn't much to talk about.
それでもいいの。ちょっとでもいいから知りたくて。
When does your shift end?
今日は8時まで。
Okay, then I'll message you around 9.
ありがとう。お手数をおかけします。
She gives me a deep bow by way of thanks and goes off to greet a customer who entered the cafe. Oh, shit. I just got a girl's number.
見せてよ。
Not a chance.
見せてよ。
Nope.
見せろ。
Hell no, dude. I carefully tuck the note away in my pocket so that Yoichi doesn't steal it from me.
あ、くそ。見せてよ。僕も九条さんとリングでお話ししたい。
Man, there's nothing like a tasty beverage after getting a girl's digits.
くっそー。ちくしょ
Ignoring Yoichi's bitter tears, I wet my whistle with some sweet, sweet cola. A hair clip that follows you around. A statue that bleeds. All this occult stuff is kind of freaky, but it's also helping Kujo and me grow closer, so I've got mixed feelings about the whole thing. Honestly, it's enough to make me have the idiotic thought, gee, I sure do hope something else happens. Oh, you will get your wish.
ねえ、かける。最初の2文字教えて。1文字。
Man, this is one tasty beverage. Yeah, he says quarter, so man, this is one tasty cola. That's what it would rather be.
くっそー。
Yeah, you're being extremely loud. Huh? Oh, what's up?
クイーンに睨まれた。
No surprise with the way you're shouting.
だってかけるが九条さんの ID 教えてくれないから。
You know, I'm just gonna call it. This cola is so tasty. I should get another.
ああ
I kill some time with Yoichi, eat dinner while I'm at it, and when I'm done, I head back home. Boot up my computer, waiting for the familiar startup sound.
待ってたのに何寄り道してんだよ、ニーヤのバカ
But am instead greeted to by a delightful new recording. I immediately go into settings and revert it. This virus I picked up seems awfully persistent. Might be a good idea to change the locks on my place. I'm actually not joking. I begin looking up locksmiths online. One thing leads to another and I'm up surfing the web for a while. It's 5 to 9. I step away from my computer and fidget with my phone. Sending a message at exactly 9 would probably be coming on too strong, or at least be a little off-putting. Fretting about this is stressing me out. I end up sending the message at 9:03. Maybe Kujo has been waiting this whole time, since I get a reply right away. Thank you very much for the message. It's me, Kujo. It's a modest, reserved, and somewhat formal message. However, I'm antisocial and hardly have any friends who are girls. Nah, who am I trying to fool? I don't have a single one. At any rate, even a tepid conversation with a girl is a thing of joy to me. I'm grinning like an idiot. I must never let Sora or Yoichi see me like this. Trying to keep my enthusiasm in check, I do my level best to prepare a cool and composed reply. Oh, what did you want to talk about? I reply. Not even a minute later, Kujo zips back a reply. How did the authorities react? The authorities? Yikes. Talk about stuffy. It's one thing to be a little uptight in person, but even on a chat app? I try not to pay it any mind, refocusing myself and tell her the same thing I told Yoichi. I detoured by the park on the way back home, but the statue was no longer there. Did they collect it? I type what I muttered as is and reply. It would appear so. Perhaps a police investigation will shed some light. I'm not so sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, I'm talking about the wrong voice here. Even though it's a pretty bad voice. Oh, that was Kujo's voice. Okay. Oh well. I'm not so sure. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is the kind of mischief that would terrify little kids. So I'm hoping they find the culprit. But this is just a hypothesis, but it's possible that statue was actually once a human being. She says this is just a hypothesis, but the message seems strongly confident. Yeah, we know that she knows in a sense, but that's due to ability. Slightly at a loss as to how I should answer her, my fingers hover over the screen. If that girl had once been an actual person? Yeah, that's what I hate. That was the nail thing. Ugh. How could a person be turned into a stone statue? Like encasing them in cement? If they were to do that, it would be more blocky. That'd make this some bizarre, weird case. If that's what's going on, there'd be a huge uproar. It also means Shiro Mitsugawa's name will get dragged through the mud yet again. That'd be kind of a bummer, to say the least. But that's not the kind of tongue-in-cheek response Kujo is likely after. Guess she really is into all that occult stuff, huh? I've never really bought into it much myself. Sorry, I was only joking. Perhaps sensing the bewilderment behind my hesitance to respond, Kujo follows up with that. A little flustered. I need to drink something. Hold on a second. A little flustered by her apology, I try to get a non-committal reply. You know, a lot of strange things have been going down lately. I tried turning the conversation to the hair clip. But maybe she realized that talking about the occult isn't going to help the conversation along, since she gives me yet another curt reply. I'm fine, thank you. We exchange some idle chat until Kujo wishes me goodnight, signaling an end to our talk. I put my phone on sleep mode, set it next to my computer, and sprawl out on my bed, when something catches my eye. That mysterious plushie. That reminds me, I never did check with Sora whether this was hers. I reach out and grab it by its torso? Head? Anyway, I grab it and pull it over. It's oddly heavy and unsettling warm too. Maybe like the stone statue, this thing's insides are also alive? I try fiddling with the zipper running down the length of its face, but it doesn't budge. Just for decoration, huh? This is dumb. Muttered to myself, sitting down the plushie and getting to my feet. We've had a huge earthquake, a broken sacred relic, a cursed hair clip, and now a human petrification. I'm afraid to see what happens next. Time for a bath, I think. Scratching the back of my head, I make my way to the bath. I wake up a few seconds before my alarm and stop it as soon as it rings. I kick off my comforter and get up. Rubbing the sleep from my eyes, I stumble to the bathroom. After heeding nature's call, I brush my teeth and wash my face. I grab a chilly drink from the fridge and walk over to my PC. After it boots up, I begin checking the daily news sites, while changing into my uniform. I grunt absent-mindedly. Missing girl discovered as statue. This headline doesn't make any sense. Continue reading the article. She was last seen on the night of the 18th at the cram school she attended. She never returned home, and late at night, as her parents grew increasingly concerned, they contacted the authorities. A citizen subsequently reported encountering an unusual statue in the local park. A police investigation uncovered that the object in question was not in fact a statue at all. The girl's belongings were found inside the petrified bag, and data was recovered from her petrified cell phone's memory. Several other pivotal factors further confirmed the identity of the statue as the girl herself. How her skin was turned to stone is still unknown. I go through several news sites, checking the facts at each one, but they're all completely consistent. You can't be serious. This is just a hypothesis, but it's possible that the statue was actually once a human being. Kishor's message from the night before pops into my mind. It can't be. What she was afraid of turned out to be true. No, the truth is undeniable now. That was no statue. It was a person. So I'm just kind of getting exhausted just from reading the same text I've read already before. The fingernail wasn't some prop set up by the sculptor for an elaborate prank. It was the girl's actual fingernail. The blood was real. And his skin was turned to stone. Okay, at first I thought, okay, they turned the skin to stone, but how would it affect? Obviously, it then affects clothes and nails as well, and metallic objects like the phone. Now I'm wondering, in terms of contact, is the whatever she's holding, the person's holding, turns to stone, or is it that whatever is touching the person is turned to stone? Because then wouldn't the bench also be turned to stone? Never thought of that before. Which means under the stone was once flesh and warm blood. I checked my timeline on Twitter. I checked it before, I think. Let's check it again. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think it's named Twitter, but whatever. A strange disease is turning people to stone. You can smell a whiff of perverse delight running through the posts among the fear and consternation. One theory claims it's a virus from outer space, and it's crazy how many people are actually standing up for that view. A handful of locals or just people who know more about the town are even drawing connections to that lousy anime. Apparently there's a monster in it that turns people into stone. That faction is claiming that the earthquake awakened the monster and that it's what's responsible for turning that girl to stone. They're actually pretty close. Until someone deals with that monster, this mystery disease isn't going away, or so they say. This is nuts. But I can't say with complete confidence that they're wrong, and that's frustrating. Someone was turned to stone. That's crazy in and of itself, and yet I saw it with my own eyes. The fires from outer space, the mysterious monster. Bizarre as they sound, one of them might even be right. This is getting weird. With the matter, I dismiss the whole situation as someone else's problem and close my laptop. First, Kujo's paranormal phenomenon. Now a disease turning people to stone. From the way Kujo's been acting, I'm starting to think there's some link between the two. What was it Kujo said again? Something about a curse? She said that when the second relic broke, it brought down a disaster upon Shida Mitsugawa. There's no way, right?
いいえ、その通り。正解よ。
I hear an unfamiliar girl's voice, promising to me to turn around so fast she can practically hear the whoosh. Nothing. No one is there. Of course no one's there. It's my apartment. I'm the only one who should be here. Was that you, Sora? Is this some kind of trick? Hey? No response. Am I imagining things? Hearing things? Maybe I'm a victim of paranormal phenomena of my own. Damn it, this is dumb. How stupid am I? Try to shame myself into acting tougher after getting spooked by the voice. I gulped down my gin drink while roughly scratching my head. Unable to completely shake off the feeling of dread, I quickly finished getting ready for the day while constantly checking over my shoulder. I then make my way to school, earlier than usual.
Ah. そろそろと思ったけれど、もう少し様子を見た方が良さそうね。
Still surprised, no other art text so far. Nothing from class sticking, even more so than usual. Yoshi started chatting away at the moment I walked into the classroom. And sorta not knowing that I left early, waited for me until she was almost late for school. So you can add guilt over that to my list of concerns. During lunch, the case of the petrified girl ended up being the talk of the school. Kujo looks more tense than usual too. Also, the more I remember it, the less confident I feel that the voice I heard was just my ears playing tricks on me. No way am I crazy enough to hear a voice so crystal clear like that. So then, what did I hear? And for that matter, what's the deal with that plushie that just appeared in my room one day? Is it some cursed toy? Or maybe an artifact spirit that brings good luck? Close, but not really. I heave a brief sigh and collapse on my desk. So I think this is the day where the fire user attacks. So I'm wondering how that will change. Maybe I should try talking to Miss Nadise about it. Or maybe I could bring it up with Kujo, like, you know, I'm having a run-in with the paranormal too, or something. I bet it'd make a great conversation starter. That kind of wishful thinking is the only thing keeping me from being totally down in the dumps. God, I'm so pathetic. Sound of the bell, we stand and bow. That's the last morning class. Maybe my mood will improve a little after I eat some lunch and fill my belly. Ah, crap.
かけるくん、ランチの時間よ。
Yoichi comes over to my desk with a convenience store bag in hand.
どうしたの？食べないの？
I am indeed hungry. Problem is, I don't have lunch.
買ってないの？
I forgot to pick something up this morning. I'll have to stop by the cafe.
じゃあ僕も行こう。
You can start eating without me, you know.
一人で食べたくないし、ジュース買うから一緒に。
Yep.
なに
Out of nowhere, the fire alarm goes off. A shrill, blaring sound.
何？避難訓練？
Normally they'd have announced it beforehand. If so, I do apologize if it's too loud. It's loud for me too. I don't feel like changing it, so just turn myself down if need be. So.
なんでそんな冷静なの？男前で濡れちゃうんだけど。
I'm totally freaking out, dude. You're the one acting like it's no big deal.
てかどうしよう。避難した方がいいの？去年あったよね。誰かがいたずらで押したこと。
Oh yeah. Anyway, we should probably just sit tight until someone's noticed it or someone comes to... Huh? My phone vibrates, so I pull it out of my pocket and check it. Sora's calling me? She texts me constantly, but she hardly ever calls.
どったの？
My sister's calling me.
紹介して。
Get bent. I cut Yoichi down to silence before answering the call. Yeah, hello? Oh god, thank god it's finished for now. Sora's shriek pierces my ear and cuts off mid-hello. I blink, suddenly serious. Sora only calls me Oni-chan when she really needs my help. I still can't believe they didn't translate that. Yet they can't translate every single other brother. What's wrong? They what? They set it on fire? On purpose? I find myself yelling at that question. All eyes turn to me, and the classroom works itself up into a frenzy. But I can't be bothered to worry about that. How the hell did that happen? Can you get out? What about the window? Damn it! Every exit is sealed off? It's not a drill, so the fire engine should be coming any minute now. Don't hang up. Stay on the line. Which class is yours? Hang on, I'm coming. Slip my phone in my pocket, leaving the call live.
なんかやばい雰囲気を感じたんだけど。
It's a real fire. The first floor is on fire.
どうすれば。
Couldn't afford to stand around and deal with Yoichi's panicking. I dash out into the hallway. What am I going to do? Even if I go to the first floor, what can I even do? Gotta fill a bucket of water. Fill a bucket with water. No. Kujo seems to have followed me for some reason. Really can't spare the time to talk to her. My sister told me her classmate started it. I have no clue. Sorry, we can talk later. Pull the fire extinguisher from a storage container and rush towards the stairs. Kujo follows. It's dangerous. Wait in the classroom. My sister couldn't get away in time. That's useless arguing with her, so we rush down the stairs. What the hell? This is one pinnacle of turning point. Where am I wording this? It's a massive turning point, I guess you could say. Mainly for Kujo. So I wonder if there's going to be a decision here. The first floor is a sea of flames. But there's something strange about them. The windows, walls and floors are burning up, yet I don't feel any heat. There's no smoke coming from the flames either. I can only tell they're hot by moving right up next to them. There's something peculiar about the way the fire is burning too. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like they're not burning any material, they're just there. In any case, it's a bizarre sight. A bunch of students are crowded together, watching it from a distance. There's no time to time to stand around gawking. I'm chastising myself as well as the others. I'm no better than them right now. I pull out the pin on the fire extinguisher, point the nozzle at the blaze, and squeeze down the lever. A white mist engulfs the area, 10 feet in front. The can runs dry in a mere 10 or 15 seconds, and I reel at how pathetically short it lasted. However, what makes my blood run colder than that is... No way. It didn't do anything? The flames are still burning, unaffected. I finally understand why the students and teachers nearby are just standing there in confusion. The flames don't just look abnormal. Did someone spill some kind of chemical? I'm not going to resolve this by thinking about it. I'll try another extinguisher. If one extinguisher isn't enough, then I'll use up as many as it takes. I walk towards the storage box, but Kujo grabs my arm. Now what?
無駄だと思う。別の方法で火を消さないと。
Like what? I'm panicking, so much that I snap at her. Kujo, on the other hand, is trying her best to be composed as she reasons with me.
新見くんがユーザー。
Yeah, this is the first time she mentions users as well. Huh? What?
わかった。説明は後でするから。ここは私に任せて。
Oh, hold on. What do you mean, leave this to you? What do you plan on doing?
火をつけた人を見つける。
And then what?
見つかったら多分消せる。
I don't understand what she could possibly mean. But her firm gaze is reassuring. Something in it that makes me want to believe her. Do you really mean it?
確約はできないけど、やってみせる。
Sora! Take out my phone and shout her name. Is the arsonist still nearby?
いる。なんか規制聞こえる。怖くて外出らんない。
Okay, just hold tight. Kujo, they're in Class D. They'll be the one groaning and shouting.
D 組ね。わかった。
I'll go first, Kujo. You're behind me.
でも。
No time to argue. Take off my blazer and fan away the flames. Maybe I can't put them out, but they at least flicker to the side a moment. Still no smoke, and it's smart to see our flames. There are a lot of safe areas. We can make it through. Let's go. Keeping an eye out for patches of hallway that aren't ablaze, I dash through, carving a path by brushing the flames aside with my blazer. Completely avoiding the flames proves difficult. They occasionally lick at my arms and legs. I'm getting flashbacks to when I used to cook for myself. Pain is about as bad as when I accidentally touched a hot frying pan. However, neither my blazer nor any part of me that the flames touch actually catch fire. Admittedly, I've never seen a real fire on the scale, so I don't know exactly what it acts like. But this is definitely strange.
やめろやめろよ
I actually wonder why this guy went crazy as well. I can't remember if they mentioned it. The onlookers go silent as an unsettling scream echoes through the hall. There, in the center of a cylindrical wall of flames, a boy is flashing around, head and arms flailing unnaturally as he rages.
あの人ね。
Yeah, definitely. What now?
10メートルまで近づかないと。
30 feet? That's way too close. 10 meters.
分かってるけど、試したらそれが限界だったの。
You're not making any sense. You better tell me what you've been doing while we're doing this all later. I brush more flames aside with my blazer as we close the distance.
俺の力が
Okay, here, interestingly enough, I didn't notice it, but here he uses the word chikara, which means power. So all he says here is he screams, "Ore no my power," and he screams again. So I guess you can say I can't control it, but that's English translation. So in a sense, we don't really know what happened to his power. I mean, sure, obviously it does look like he's lost control of it, but... Another scream. A pillar of fire erupts from the ceiling. The flames wreathe around the students and grow as he cries out. I can't get any closer. Damn, the front of Class D room looks like the gate of hell itself.
力が勝手に
Katteni is more like on their own. So yeah, he has no control over it. They're doing whatever they want on their own. Shit, it's too hot. Damn it. What the hell's up with this guy?
やっぱりユーザーだ、あの人。
What the hell's a user?
後で話すから。ありがとう。やっと射程距離に入った。
What's going to... what? Going to unleash your superpowers or something?
その通り。
Wait, what? Kujo extends her left hand.
低劣な盗人の力。せめて世のため人のために。
I can't recall there being an incantation for it. Okay. She's muttering something under her breath. Don't tell me it's some sort of incantation. Or maybe that's exactly what it is. A pattern? No, an emblem appears on the back of her hand. What the hell is it? I don't know. A mysterious glowing blue symbol appears on the back of Kujo's hand. Kujo, what is that?
後で話すから。どれ？あの人を狂気に走らせたのは。
Kujo hesitates, her glowing left hand still outstretched towards the male student. I don't have the foggiest idea what she's doing. I'm fully occupied waving my blazer around, pushing the flames aside so they don't engulf Kujo. Of course, between me wildly waving around my jacket and Kujo's light show, we're bound to draw attention no matter how crazy that guy is, and he turns our way.
なんだよ来るんじゃねえあっち行ってろ
You'd think you'd be asking for help instead. Kujo! The flames rush at us like a tsunami. I instinctively shield Kujo from it. The flames pass over us and scatter to the floor and walls. Ah!
新見くん大丈夫？
I'm fine. Are you okay, Kujo?
ごめんなさい。ありがとう。大丈夫。
When he waved his arm, the flames came at us. It's like he's controlling the flames himself.
多分そうだと思う。
You're saying he has superpowers too?
今はそういう解釈でいい。
Boy, I was hoping you'd say I'd had the wrong idea.
逃げちゃう？射程の外に。
I look over my shoulder to see the guy stepping back, still screaming. When I look in his eyes, he's totally lost it. And there's a glowing symbol on his face, just like the one on Kujo's hand. So, superpowers. You said 30 feet, right?
ええ。
I'll hold him down. The rest is up to you.
新見くん。
I ignore her and charge headlong at him. If this were a manga, I'd be shouting courageously while I do it, but instead, let's just say that if I weren't grinding my teeth together right now, I'd be crying like a little bitch from the pain. So I shouted my war cry in my head. I'm not repeating that. Unnatural flames burn me everywhere. Tense pain assaults me, the sensation of being seared alive. And yet my clothes don't catch fire. Therefore, these flames have to be fakes. Meaning, the pain is an illusion too. A gout of flames flies at me. I plunge straight through it, grabbing onto the student. I pin him to the ground. My phone falls from my pocket and hits the ground. I hear Sora's voice coming from it. She can probably see me from the classroom. Hang on, Sora. Leave it to me. Rather, leave it to her. Kujo!
新見くん、あなたのこと尊敬する。
It's hard to tell if that's yellow or white now, but I think it's yellow still. Yeah, if I look at my recording, it is yellow. Yeah. My screen itself, it's not that much. With a line that would make me blush in those ordinary circumstances, Kujo extends her left hand once more. The symbol on her hand is the same as the scar's. Wait, actually, the design is different. Is it some sort of counter to his power to control flame? Speaking of which... Yeah! Hold still, you. Kujo, what's the hold up?
ごめんなさい。何かその人が身につけているものを。
What did you need find? And then what?
身につけているもの。多分アクセサリー。髪飾りみたいな。視界に入らないとダメなの。
Still don't get what the hell's going on, but... Shit, stop thrashing. Shut up and hold still. Giving into my anger, I slugged the guy in the face. His head hits the floor, bouncing off with a thud, dull thud. And after a groan, he stops flailing around. Oh shit, did I kill him? I panic for an instant before the burning pain brings me back to what I needed to do. Honestly, it would probably be better for the future that we did do it and not Kujo. Gotta find the jewelry. She said a hair clip? But dude wouldn't be wearing that. Where could it be, damn it?
首からぶら下げているやつよ。銀の十字架。
Also, seeing this now as well is like Sophie obviously, well no, she probably didn't know about, she wouldn't know about Kujo's ability. Never mind. That voice again. Now's not time to worry about it, who it is. So obviously know, and we'll know next time. Obviously, I really want to end the show, but it's getting a bit too late now. I'm so tired of this episode, honestly. Just filled with yellow text, unfortunately. We did pick up a few things newer, but it's like, yeah. Unfortunately. Well, if you watched the whole thing, thank you. Honestly. Probably wouldn't have been able to myself. But yeah. So hopefully we're getting something next time. I'm hoping that when she's about to take the necklace, we have a decision to stop her. But then what else can we do? I know, but... Because, like... I'd be so surprised if nothing changes this time around. Because the only times that we've had a decision was just to protect Kujo from photographers and to walk her home. I mean, that's, in terms of the decisions, pretty mediocre compared to the other decisions. Other possibilities that could have been decisions, I should say. Anyway, this is a little bit longer today because I was hoping that something would change, but yeah, nothing. Kept dragging on and on. My talk is going on and on as well, so let's just end the show. So yeah, hoping next time will be a little bit better, something new. We'll wait and see. And that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know the quality and what you thought about this whole thing. because obviously there's not much else to really talk about because we've already done this. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.